Jerry Monrean's life as a child was filled with trauma. Like every other child, Jerry yearned for his parents' love and affection. But his parents did not fill his deepest longing. One relative did make Jerry feel wanted and loved, his grandmother. Before Jerry's 13th birthday, tragedy struck. His grandmother died. Soon after Jerry graduated high school, he fell in love and married. He developed a special affection for his wife's family, especially his sister and father-in-law. Tragedy, like a haunting spirit, revisited Jerry. His beloved sister and father-in-law died unexpectedly, sending Jerry into a state of shock. The deaths of his in-laws was too much for Jerry to bear. His trust in God eroded, as did his marriage. Before long, Jerry left his wife and used his work to medicate the pain and suffering he endured.
When my mother died, that was it. When I come out of the funeral home, my dad lent me a suit and tie to put on to be there at the funeral. When I come out, I ripped the coat off and ripped it to shreds and threw it in the dumpster. Ripped my shirt off, ripped my pants off. I was standing there in my underwear, got my vehicle and left. That's how angry I was.
Along with constantly working to forget his pain, Jerry began to drink, and drink heavily.
And I found myself in a motel room in Alexandria, Louisiana, and there was a Gideon Bible there. And I know I folded that Bible up and put it in the drawer and shut the drawer. I didn't want God to see what I was about to do. I got myself so liquored up I couldn't stand up. Some guy come over and dragged me up out of the water up to the shallow end. And he says, "What is going on? What are you doing?" And next thing I know, there was a whole bunch of guys around me, and they were praying for me. And here I come to find out that I was in the middle of a Southern Baptist Preachers Convention.
Jerry had other failed attempts at suicide, but by God's grace, he never succeeded. Rebounding from those experiences, he reinvigorated a relationship with an old girlfriend and fathered 2 children. Jerry and his 2 children returned to Pennsylvania where he was raised. Still, having returned home, Jerry did not have a relationship with God.
And I turned something on, and Joyce Myers happened to be on. And I don't remember what she said, but it's something she said on that TV. And I thought, well, why does my sister have to take my kids to church? I should be taking them to church.
Although it was hard, Jerry mustered up the courage to take his own kids to church.
And when I walked through those doors into the sanctuary, it's like a million pounds went off my shoulders. Now I know what my plan is. I never understood why I had to go through all that, and I was angry at God for it, but I'm not anymore.
Jerry finally trusted his life to Jesus Christ. He found his purpose and his reason for living alongside his new, vibrant community of believers.
Also says in the Word that God will use every hurt to help someone. And that's what I've dedicated the rest of my life to, is helping those people who have still going through the pain of the drugs and the alcohol and the sex addiction and all that emotional problems and depression. There's only one person that can help you through that, and that's Jesus.